anyways. So we'll stop that. All right, so we just ask that you are mindful of how you feel. If you feel lightheaded, short of breath, and need to sit and take a rest, please be cautious. You know your body best, so listen to your body. Jenny and I know how important that is, that we practice what we preach, and when we're not feeling great, we take the time that we need to recover and feel better. So we are here to support that with you guys as well. Let me go ahead and spotlight, and I will stop sharing my screen. I don't have music for you guys today, but I do have a good workout. So you will need, let's see, we're going to need some heavier dumbbells if you have them. I'm gonna make sure I talk loud because I don't have my headset. So heavier weights, if you've got them, please. We'll utilize those. We can also go with light weights, and I'll show you some examples on how we can utilize those as well. So a little warm up, please. We're going to start with that alternating knee to elbow, just to get everything warmed up. We're going to ask a lot of muscles to work today. We're keeping it basic. Today's theme is back to the basics. I'm Jen here in Houston, Texas. Jenny will be back, but I'm filling in for her today. And some front kicks, please. Now, just because we're going back to the basics doesn't mean it has to be boring. But it is good to sometimes take it back to, I usually do a squat, curl, press, reverse lunge, hop. Sometimes it gets a little complicated and we just need to tone it back down and do some normal exercises. That's what today is. All right. Let's do a little hip hinge. We're going to hinge and then give me that little front squat. A little hinge and a front squat. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Again, this is just our warm-up. We're going to get those muscles moving, get that blood pumping. And then we have a chest, a back, a shoulder, legs, quads, glutes, abs, biceps, triceps. We're going to hit all the major muscle groups today. One more here. Good. Let's just take it to a little twist. So just kind of rotate however that feels good to you. Warming up through that torso. A little rotation. Good. And let's take it to a nice big windmill arm. We're going to alternate that front kick-ish. So that knee is just slightly bent. We're warming up those hamstrings. Alternating sides for me. Good. So again, if you have a mat, that will be helpful today. And then some dumbbells ranging from heavy to medium. We'll take whatever you've got. We can make it work. We'll give you some options. A few more here. Good. So stay marching in place or just moving for me. And I'm going to go over our exercises today real quick. Our first one is a squat, curl, press. Back to the basics. So shoulders up, down, and back. We're doing a squat, a hammer curl, and an overhead press. If your shoulders don't like this motion, we can take it to a squat, a bicep curl, and an overhead press with that rotation. That's up to you. So let's just start there. I'm going to get my timer. We have 50 seconds, 50, and then we'll have 15 seconds rest, which is when I'll show you the next exercise. So starting with that squat, curl, press. Are you ready? Begin. Squat, curl, and press. Good. Now, if you have heavy weights, we can slow this down. Keep that core engaged, regardless of if they're heavy or light. If you just are working with light weights today, we can speed up that exercise and really get those high repetitions in. So we can make it work depending on what weights you have or what kind of workout you're looking for today. Just 12 seconds to go. Squat, curl, press. Back to the basics, squat, curl, press. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Good. We're going to keep those dumbbells. We're hinging forward at the hips. And we have a basic dumbbell row. Just squeezing those shoulder blades together in the back. That's it. Ready? Begin. 50 seconds right here. Squeeze those shoulder blades in the back for me, please. So we want our back nice and flat. We want to make sure we're not rounding. This one's so good for your posture. Now, if that lower back needs a little break, I'd like to just stand for just a second and then go right back into that exercise. So, squeezing those shoulder blades on each one. We have just 12 seconds to go. Squeeze at the top. So good for that posture. Give me that squeeze. We have 4 seconds. 3, 2, rest. We have a 15-second break. Keep those heavier weights if you have them. We're going onto your back for a basic chest press. That's it. We're starting in 3, 2, begin. So dumbbell chest press. We want to try and keep the shoulders out of it, meaning we're not extending at the top, but our shoulders stay down and back. Our core is engaged. It's a press. We want this controlled, please. So we're not bouncing those weights off each other at the top. We're controlling that weight. We're exhaling as we press. Good. We've got 3 rounds today, so if you chose too light, don't worry. You're going to have a second and third chance to go a little heavier, if you'd like. We have 3 seconds, 2, 1, rest. Good. Next one, again, basic exercises today. Alternating reverse lunges. Choose a weight if you'd like. I'm going to do a reverse lunge, so I'm just reverse lunging, alternating sides. Ready? Begin. Good. So we're trying to keep those legs at about 90 degrees. If your knees don't like a reverse lunge, we can always do a nice quick step back and back. That's up to you. You can hold weights at your sides. You can hold a dumbbell here. I myself have done a lot of leg work so far this week, so I'm going to keep the leg portion a little light today, but don't let that stop you. You challenge yourself and go heavy if you can. We have 8 seconds here, and then we're going to the mat for biceps and triceps. 3, 2, rest. Tricep push-up is next. Tricep push-up means our elbows stay tucked in nice and close. Hands are directly under our shoulders. Elbows stay tucked in. We're going to press here. Squeeze those triceps at the top. Ready? Begin. So those hands are a little further underneath than a regular push-up. 50 seconds is a long time for tricep push-ups. So I'm going from my knees. You can do full. Please do so. Press. Now, if you need that little rest, turn that into a tricep flow. You can give me a tricep push-up and flow. You choose the option that works for you. We have just 15 seconds to go. Press and press. Oh, you feel that, right? Those triceps. We love it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Little stretch. Grab those heavier weights for me, please. We've got bicep curls. We're going to stay here on our knees. Shoulders are up, down, and back. Regular bicep curl. 3, 2, 1. Begin. We're curling up. If we want a little variety, we can always flip it out for that W or that little bit wider bicep curl, or keep it in normal. I did say back to the basics, but I have a hard time sticking with the basics sometimes. We can turn it into that wide hammer curl if you'd like, that regular hammer curl. Either way, that core stays engaged. We have 10 seconds to go. And then our last exercise in this set or circuit is a bicycle ab. 3, 2, 1, rest. Onto your back, please. And we've got bicycles. So you have options. Feet on the floor, you can alternate that knee in. Ready, begin. Or extend that leg and give me that bicycle. So we're rotating. Whichever option you choose, we're still rotating that shoulder towards that opposite knee, please. So we're here for about 30 more seconds, rotating. Then we get a short water break, and we do these exercises again, which is going to give you the option to go a little heavier if you like. Nice work, team. Stay with me. 10 seconds. Really rotate. Here's 3, 2, and rest. Nice job. That was round 1. Okay, so let me reset my timer. Grab some water if you like, and then we start back over with that basic squat, curl, press. Get excited. All right, I need you ready in 4, 3, 2, begin. Squat, curl, and press. Very good. It's a squat, it's a curl, and a press. On that overhead press, please keep that core engaged. We want to make sure when we press overhead that we aren't arching that back. That core stays engaged so that overhead press is straight up without hurting that lower back, please. We have 20 seconds to go. Squat, curl, press. Squats, biceps, shoulders. Good. Here's our last 10 seconds. And then we go into that bent over row. Yes, here's 4, 3, 2, 15-second rest. My screen is kind of small, but I feel like I need to go up a little. Okay, choose those heavier weights if you can. We're hinging at the hips. Hinge forward. Ready? Begin. Squeeze those shoulder blades at the top, please. We're working those posture muscles. So important. Good. Remember that series of books that was like, Keep It Simple, Stupid, like KISS? I feel like that's kind of our workout today. I don't like that they say stupid, but I like to say back to the basics, maybe. We're keeping it simple today. That row, we have 5 seconds to go. Squeeze those shoulder blades. 3, 2, rest. Good. We're on our back for that chest press, dumbbell chest press. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, begin. Press at the top. Bring it back down slow. Good. Control. Press. And down. We're exhaling on that press. Inhale on the way down. Good. Keep it simple. Exhale on the press. Slow and controlled. We have 15 seconds, and then we're back up for those alternating lunges, with or without weights. A few seconds here. Stay strong. Rest. Not really rest. Switch. Lunges are next. You can hold that dumbbell here if you'd like. Again, don't let me hold you back. You want to hold that weight? Do it. Begin. Holding that weight here. Make sure the weight of the weight doesn't pull you forward, okay? We want that nice tall posture where you can hold dumbbells at your sides as well. So we have about 30 seconds from here. Nice tall posture. Our core is engaged. We're back to the basics today. Reverse and reverse. Good. There's a little balance involved in these, which is always good to work that balance. Now you can always just step back and step back if you don't like that deep lunge. Either way, we're done. Yes, with those. Then we're going to tricep push-ups. I was just seeing if you remember. Here we go. 2, 1, begin. Those elbows are grazing our rib cage. They stay nice and close. We're pressing. You can turn it into that tricep flow on every single one if you want to or need to. Or you can keep it right here and really get that burn in those arms. Press, press. We're over halfway there. Nice job, team. Stay with me. Here's 10 seconds from right here. Can we finish these? Yes, we can. Sometimes I'm motivating myself. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Choose that weight for those biceps. Let's try and go heavier. Okay. Shoulders up, down, and back, please. 3, 2, begin. We're curling up. A little slower on the way down is a nice way to really work those biceps. Curl it up, slow it down. Ooh. It's very hot in my fitness center today. I never mind sweating. But whew. Curling up, slow on the way down. Now, if one arm needs a break, give it a break. Curl with one arm and give the other one a rest. Yes, it's allowed. We have 12 seconds right here. Curl it up and down. You can turn it into that hammer curl if you like. Up to you. A few more seconds. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. And bicycle abs to finish. So on your back, please. There we go. Options. Alternating knee ends, perfectly fine. 3, 2, 1, begin. Or bicycles. Team, you keep going. I want you to pretend like I'm watching you. I can see you. How hard are you working? I'm not working very hard right now, but I hope you are. Keep going for me. 30 seconds. Let me join you again. Here we go. Alternating knee ends or that full bicycle. Stay with me. We have 1 round to go. So be thinking about that heavier weight. Can you go heavier? Can you pick up the pace on this final round? Here's 5 seconds. Gosh, I talk a lot. Rest. Nice job, team. Final round. All right, so that's only 7 minutes of work, basically. A little pep talk for you. I need 100% on this last round. Are you ready? We're starting with that squat curl press. So choose those weights. Let's see what you got. Here we go. I need you ready in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Give me that squat. Give me that curl. Give me that press. Yes, so from the side, our chest stays proud on that squat. Curl, press. Yes. Squat, curl, press. We're driving it up at the top. Back to the basics. You're like, yeah, lady, we know. I've said it too many times. You get it. 15 seconds to go. Squat, curl, press. Jenny will be back with a much more exciting workout next time, I promise you. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. Bent over row is next. We're squeezing those shoulder blades together at the top. Are you ready? We have 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Begin. Squeeze those shoulder blades in the back. That squeeze at the top. So good for those posture muscles. Yes. We have. No, I'm not even going to tell you. We've got a little time left. So keep squeezing those shoulder blades. And then our next one, we go to the floor for that dumbbell chest press. So get those heavy weights ready. We have 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. A few more, please. 2, 1. Chest press. On the floor, please. Choose those heavier weights. I'm going to flip my fans on. We're starting in 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Begin. On your back with those weights. Don't wait for me. Press. I forgot to mention, we can be in that bridge. If you'd like a little extra, you can get that glute work. Oh, those fans were a brilliant idea. Press. We're halfway there. So worth it. Press at the top. Slow and controlled. Nice job, team. Those lunges are next. We have 5 seconds. It's a quick turnaround, so get ready. 2, 1, rest. Good. Okay. I'm going to choose some weights on these lunges. Can you join me? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, begin. That fan is very strong. We love it. Blowing things all over the place. Reverse that lunge. Keep that core engaged. It feels better with weights in your hands. I have to admit, I love it. 25 seconds. That burn feels really good. 15 seconds to go. Final little push. And then we go to those triceps, biceps, and abs. That's it. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Rest. Drop those weights. Nice job. Onto our mat for that tricep push-up. Those elbows stay tucked in close. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Press it up. Turn it into that flow if you need to. Rest and rest. Trying to drop our chest to the mat, keeping those elbows tucked in nice and tight to that rib cage. We're over halfway there. Add that flow if you need to. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Sometimes we gotta have a flow. Here we go. 10 seconds. Final push. Here we go in 3, 2, get that rough in. Done. Yes. Nice. Biceps are next. Here we go. Shoulders up, down, and back, please. Begin. This is a bicep exercise, not a shoulder. Oftentimes on biceps, we see this. That's just adding the shoulders in. We want those shoulders out of the equation. So it's those biceps that are working. So don't let those elbows come forward, please. They have their turn on that overhead press. This is the biceps turn. Curling up. Low on the way down. Nice job, team. You have 15 seconds. Stay here. Shoulders are out of the equation. It's that bicep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Onto your back for that bicep. No, we already did biceps. Bicycle. Bicycle abs. Here we go. 3, 2, begin. Alternating sides. That modification, which is still effective. There's no shame in modifying these. Stay with me. Choose the option that works for you. You need a rest. Take a rest and jump back in when you're ready. This is home stretch, team. Pretend like I can see you. Would you give me that final push if I was watching? Stay with me. We have 15 seconds. You've got it. Alternate, side to side. Really rotate. Here's 3, 2, rest. Team, fabulous job. Oh, that was fun. And good timing. All right, give me that nice little stretch real quick. Deep breath in, reaching up and over. Oh, that feels good. Quick 30-minute burn. Deep breath in, reach up. Other side. Deep breath in. Drop those arms to your sides. Not your sides. You know what I mean. Shoulders stay down and away from your ears. Open that chest, please. Push those hands to the back of the room. Great job today. Let's stretch those triceps with all those push-ups we did. One hand goes between those shoulder blades and then give me that little pull. Good, let's switch. This is kind of a quick stretch. You are always welcome. Stay a little longer and stretch on your own. But I know we have busy lives and busy schedules, so if you need to get back to where you were going, we understand. Give yourself a hug, a little pat on the back. Let's do a quick bicep stretch. I tricked you as if it were over. Switch. It just feels so nice. A quick neck stretch, ear to shoulder, lightly pressing on that head. Thank you for joining me today. Switch. I think you know what I'm going to title this workout, right? Back to the basics. Nice job, team. Deep breath in once more. Exhale. Let's get those quads. A quick standing stretch, and then you are free to go for real this time. Good. You can always hold on to something if you need to. Switch. Other side. Love seeing familiar faces. Hi, Jamie and Melissa. Lisa, thank you, everybody. Love having you in class. Thanks, team. We're finished. I think I might be giving you a couple minutes back. So, couple seconds. Give yourself a little extra stretch. Nice job today, everyone. Jenny, we'll see you next time. Thank you for joining us. Bye, team.